Says she wanna dance, but she don't know how to. Whoa. Anyway, oh my god, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mandis, and welcome to the community. Today I'm here with a story time. Basically, I saw someone's status and Iti. In my city, you don't get a relationship, you just get your turn. And child, if you have dated in PNB, if you stay in PNB, if you know about PNB, you know what this means. I'm just literally getting triggered and traumatized just thinking about it. It's like I literally just okay. So basically what I want to talk about is two things. The danger of dating in PNB. Like, wait. Let me have my water. Because the other one is still fresh, so I can't really talk about it. Maybe one day I'll talk about it. But earlier this year, was it this year? Yeah. When was the Sundance? I went to the Sundance in Tagababa, and I saw this girl. I already know her in Jay. I know her from a long time ago. I used to be friends with her brother. And let's call her, what do we want to call her? Mbali or something. Ugh, we can't use Mbali. Because your story for another day. Let's just say, let's call her girl. Yeah. So I go to the Sundance. If you're from PNB, there's this event that happens on Sunday. It used to be really huge back in the day. And I go to the Sundance. I got there pretty late because we went to another event and then we ended up at the Sundance. That night was filled with so much drama that I'm not ready to share today. Today I'm just gonna talk about this girl. So this girl and I come there with my friend. We're just chilling at another table, and then I see a guy who was like in my DMs, and I see this guy and they all sitting together in the same table. I'm like, oh my god, like this is the first time I'm meeting you. You know, I've never seen you in real life. We always like talk on you know, on the DMs and just like check up on each other. So we cool like that. But we've never really met, so we just greet each other. And I see this girl, I'm like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while. She's like, oh, you still in PNB? I'm like, yeah, you know, it's nice, you know, I'm just saying someone that I know. Hi, later on we're just chilling. I was just getting tired of just being there, and she's just like, oh, I know you like shots. I see Instagram, let's go take shots. We go, and she buys me shots. So we buying shots. She has like a lot of cash, like she buys shots. And there wasn't any tequila, so we had like Jaeger. I don't think they have tequila like that at Sundance, you know. So we just have Jaeger shots and then Jaeger bombs. So I go back and I chill with them at their table, and we're just chilling, we're just talking, and she starts like, we try, you know, when you see someone that haven't seen in a long time, you just like catching up. You're like, hi, like, how are you? Yeah. Don't have kids. Yo guys, that is my little brother. They don't want me to have anything nice. Never. Emma just texted me. They don't want me to have anything nice in this house. I swear. That's my little brother. So we just catching up. She's like, oh, you still in PB? You know when you catching up with someone because you haven't seen them in a long time, right? So we're catching up, and then she starts telling me about like her partner, you know, when you like asking, she was asking me like, I was celibate then. I was like celibate and I was single. So she's asking me like, you know, what's going on? And I asked her too, like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm with this amazing person, you know. She describes the guy, and you know when you like overlook certain things and you're just like, okay, cool. She describes the guy, you know, and I didn't really put it in my head at that time. I didn't really like put two and two together until she told me that he had just bought a car. And she told me what type of car it is. Like it's a fast car. And she told me the color of the car. And oh no, she told me the model and when the guy bought it. And I'm just like, okay. And I asked her like what color is the car, you know, maybe I've seen it around. She's like, no, the color is this, you know, and this person is very low key, and you know, she's in love. And the way she's describing, and I'm just like, hi, bo. This sounds like the person I went on a date with just last week. But I keep quiet, you know, I can't ask too much. I asked her how long they've been in a relationship. She's like, you know, I think it was a year or 2 years or something like that. But like, it's been a while. So I'm there like, so at that point, we just like, I don't know whether to ask her the guy's name, because what if it's, so I was just like, I'm staying out of this. Like, I will ask the guy, because now I don't want to mess up something, because we just literally went on one date. We're not doing anything. So what if now I'm messing up things for this girl and she seems like she's really in love? So I just keep quiet and keep my mouth. Hi, Kesana. So it happens that this one time, my friends and I were partying somewhere. Not really partying, we're just chilling. And he calls me, he's like, hey, where are you? Like, you know what, let's just go have a few drinks at my house and And we just like, okay, cool. I would pull up, we go to the house and we have a few drinks, we just chill, and then later on we go back to our respective houses, you know, flats or wherever. Hi, Kesana. Men, I give them a 0. I give them a 0. So, hi, it's not even 2 weeks later. I remember the girl and I know each other from back in the day, and we still had each other's numbers. I think I had her number still, because I've used the same number for years, and I think I still had her number. But it was my first time seeing her statuses on WhatsApp. So at first she shows me I see the status of her. She's at this other social event and she's posting a picture at the social event. And earlier that day, I saw that he was also at the event. But I don't pay, you know, when you don't really care, so you don't pay attention. So it's just like, you know, I don't really pay attention to it. Until, you know, when she's posting, the guy doesn't post anything. He's pretty like, you know, not a social media person. I don't even follow him on Instagram or anyway. I just have his number. So I don't know whether he posts on like Instagram, but I know that I follow the girl on Instagram. We follow each other on Instagram, and she doesn't post the same things that she posts that I'm seeing now on WhatsApp, you know. So I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. I don't really notice it much. And then one particular day, this person says, you know, Zulu men, they just like in, because I wasn't really into him that much, so we just stopped talking, you know. Plus, I really didn't like him like that, but he kept on pursuing me. And then he's like, can I see you tomorrow or something like that? And then later that night, I see a status of this girl, and she's at his kitchen cooking for him. And the caption was like, I don't remember whether it was during the week or something. So it wasn't like Sundays are for lovers or something like that, but she was cooking. And you know, I know that house because my friends and I once went there when we were chilling. So I'm just like, there's no ways. I was never there. So, and then in my head, I'm just like, I call my friend, I'm just like, bro, do you remember this kitchen? She's like, yeah, I do. I'm just like, you won't believe it. It's that, you know, so I tell her the story. I'm like, hi, bro, I went to Sundance this one time, and this girl like kept on like buying me shots and like just talking to me, and I didn't really think about it like that. So in my head, I thought, no, she was just talking to me. But now I'm really thinking was maybe she found something on his phone, and so I was like, well, this is the girl that I know. So when she saw me in public, because I don't really go out that much, when she saw me in public, she was just like, you know this girl. Oh, it was just pure coincidence. Maybe it was just pure coincidence, you know. But like all of the things were lining up now. You're affecting my lighting. Guys, my siblings don't want me to have anything nice. So now that I think of it, you know, I'm just like, Haibo. Sundance, she was telling me about this person, and it was just a few days after I went out on a date with him. And and she told me everything, including the car that he just bought, because I remember that he told me that he was buying a car, and he's like, I'm gonna come show it to you. But it was like, you know, I don't like you like that. And it was just like I was just putting 1 and 2 and 3 and 5 together. I'm just like, maybe this girl found something on her phone. But in my head, I was just like, no, maybe she didn't. You know, I was giving her benefits of a doubt. I'm just like, no, it's just a coincidence. You know, it's PNB is small. You know, but I'm like, why did I start seeing her statuses after that event? But I'm just like, you know, maybe she'll remember that she still has my number or something like that. But like everything is just happening in the way where, hi, boy. It was crazy. It was really crazy. And I remember that I literally I didn't want any smoke. So I just deleted the guy's number, but he still had my number. So he would call occasionally and be like, hey, are we fighting? You know, Zuluman, are we fighting? Like we should meet up, we should go out, like what are you doing? And luckily I was busy. I was just busy, so I did not have time. But hey, guys, now that I really think of it, maybe she did find something on her phone, or maybe it was just pure coincidence, you know. But like what I'm really happy about is that I still see her statuses, and it really this girl who owes me money just texted me, so hopefully she's asking for my bank account. I'm joking. But like when I'm putting, like, you know, I still have her number, so I still see like some of her statuses, you know. And I saw that she got a new man, so, you know, girl, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you if you got out of that, because but the way he just used to speak as well, it just showed that he wasn't like a narcissist, but he was a very nice guy. Like, if there's one thing about me, like, I attract nice, good people, you know. But the way he used to talk about marriage, you know, he'd say he'll never get married. He doesn't think that he's found someone he wants to get married to. And Justin, you know, things that are just like, you know. And every time he would talk about women, he would just like, I'm making all the money, so if you get pregnant by me, you stay at home, take care of my baby, I'll take care of you. I don't want anyone who parties. I don't want someone who does this. But I was just like, but why are you with me? Because you know that I go out. And it was at that time when I was really going out. So I'm just like, but why are you asking me out? Because I go out. So maybe it was just like a message of like him trying to tell me that I don't want anything serious with you. If I want to date is the type of girl I want to date, and it's not you. So so I think that was the thing. But girl has moved on, it seems, and she's posting. I know and another thing, you know, when you know the person's car, the house, maybe his wallet, his phone, you know, when someone posts something and it's just like maybe a picture, and you've seen that picture in that house. She used to post things like that, and post maybe they having lunch or something. She'd have like the wallets and his phone maybe on the table, and I'd say, I know this phone cover, you know, but me, I don't mess with you once I know that you got some things going on. So I cut her off real quick, and she's such a nice person. And if she has moved on, I love it for her. I love it for her because she's so pretty to be in that mess. Yo, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. If you see this, I'm sorry I'm making a story time about you, but you are gorgeous. And I'm so happy you are that trauma of dating in PNB. And literally all these things are going through my mind. When I saw that post, it was like so many stories that I'm just like, ay, bo. Zonke lezi zinto. But I think the last thing that made me just say no to mjolo just in general and going celibate and just loving myself was when I went out on a date. And this person asked me out on a date and I'm just like, okay, you know, it's a Pela PNB boys don't ask you out on dates, they just say come over. So I was just like, you know, kudos to you. And there's only like a few restaurants around PNB. So we went to, where did we go? We went somewhere in Hilton, you know, we went and had like we had like lunch in Hilton. It was so nice. We got margaritas, we got like tequila, because are you even with me if you are not having shots, baby? So we had like tequila. And this is another story, by the way. It's just very short, It's just like when we say it's just your turn, when we say they are not yours, it's just your turn, and how small PNB is, really is. We went out on a date and it's so nice. This person's phone kept on ringing, you know. So he's just like, no, I'm supposed to be working because I had a meeting, so I canceled them. Because one thing about me, since I moved back home, I never want to go anywhere. Literally, I never want to go anywhere unless it's something important, school, work, or something. I just don't want to go anywhere. If I can work from home, I'm staying at home. You know, I never want to go anywhere except if I'm going to another city or, you know, I'm traveling or something. So it was that one day where I went to PNB. I think I was dropping off my siblings, and then he was just like, let's go out for lunch. So he picked me up from Efletin. So we went out. So it's just like, I'm actually dodging work. I'm supposed to be working. I have so many meetings, but I know this is the only time that I'll get to spend with you. And I know you have isikhathi that you have to be home at, buy and pick up your siblings and go home. So this is the only time that we have. Okay, so we just there chilling, eating. He was very nice. You know me, nice gents, kind gents. It was very nice. But the way he was talking, you know, when he's just like, I've stayed here, I've stayed there, you know, and he started asking me about my friends. I'm just like, and he knew one of my friends. And it was just like, hi, bo. Okay, let me tell the story like this. So I had a friend, let's just call her Nomfundo or whatever. So I had a friend named Nomfundo, first year of varsity. And first year of varsity, I was not staying at race, I used to stay at home. So we used to meet up, like, you know, for lunch, because we weren't doing the same courses or whatever. And Jade wasn't a big deal. It wasn't like we friends like that anyway. We were just cool. And I didn't drink back then. I didn't party. I didn't do anything. So this girl and we used to talk. So she used to tell me a lot about this guy that she was seeing. And she used to like describe all these good things, but he had a girlfriend. So she was the side chick, but she was so in love. She was so in love with this person, to a point where she was just so understanding. If the girl is calling and they are in the same space or at a restaurant, she keeps quiet. Like, she was so understanding of the relationship. Oh, God forbid. But she was so understanding of the relationship. And things went south when she missed her period. And he was just so horrible to her. He was just so horrible. And I didn't know the guy's name, right? I didn't know the guy's name. I just knew like of him. And he was so horrible. Luckily, it was just because, you know, when you take morning off, there's sometimes you miss your period. She was just late and she got her period. And he tried to come back. And she forgave him. So mind you, this guy is acting shady. Of course, he was maybe thinking of denying the child because he's in a relationship, maybe like forced her to get an abortion or something. And then he's in another relationship. So I've been with you, I've been understanding. Like, this girl was probably gonna hide the pregnancy. She wasn't gonna go on like that. But the guy was in a relationship. He was just like, no, I really love my girlfriend. I won't leave her. I won't do anything. But he didn't want anything to do with the child as well. And she didn't want to go get tested because she was young, it was just like, she was scared. But when she finally got her period, they got back together. And I don't know, I think maybe the girl and I lost, like, we just grew apart because we just, at the end of the year, we weren't like really friends like that. So I don't really know what happened after that. So I tell him about which university I used to go to, and then I'm telling him all these things about me, and it's just like, hi, oh, Mandisa, exe Mandisa. I was just like, well, yeah, like, that's my Twitter handle, that's my everywhere handle, like, yeah, and go exe Mandisa. It's just like, oh my god, I know about you. Do you know Unomfundo? And I'm just like, yeah, that was like my friend first day. I was like, oh, we dated. I'm like, you are the snake. You are that guy. You are that guy who put her through so much. And I'm telling you that she told me everything. She told me all the indabas, like everything that happened. And it's just, they like, yeah, I was young, but now I know better. I'm just like, okay, where's your girlfriend now? And he tells me that they are still together with the girlfriend. The girlfriend that the food was understanding for. And he's still going out on dates. He's still hypo. Na lady. At some points, I remember I even wrote about it on Twitter. I was like, maybe I'm the problem because the type of people that I attract in my life is just ratatata. It is just ratatata, because if you have Isibindi Tuchola in Pietermaritzburg, please do it. I think it's good for your character. But me personally, unless that person is a person that who's my parents arranged for me and we are getting married the next week, and they don't party, they don't drink, they don't got hoes, then you can miss me. You can miss me because I get father. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you guys do it. And it's so crazy because, everyone talks in PNB. Girls, boys are the worst. So if you're doing something with a boy, they will literally tell everyone about it. So now you are the headline. And some PNB guys group chats, I don't even know why they have group chats. They are old. They are old people. They are grown. They have jobs. Okay, some of them don't, but like, you are grown, you have kids, you are old. Why are you discussing women in group chats? Other people are discussing business deals, mental health. Take care of your kids. Why are you discussing 5 different women in the group chats? Hi. And I know when I told my friend that I want to do a story time, she was hoping that I would talk about this one person that majority of the people know, that we weren't like together, we were like cuddling as a majita, we weren't together, but like we really liked each other. So she was hoping that I would tell Indabas on that, and nope. I am not ready to talk about that. But anyway, if you've ever dated in Pietermaritzburg, please let me know your experience. And no, I'm not saying this is for everyone, because there are people who found love. Okay, what's up, Bulelek? So my siblings don't let me have anything in this world. But anyway, I know there are people who have found love in Pietermaritzburg, and I'm so happy for them, and I wish them nothing but the best. And it's just like, when you have a circle and they have their own circle, so it's like the same circle of people who party, who drink, who are into these things, and then there's another circle, but all these circles are like integrated because someone knows someone who has known someone who knows someone from someone who's you've known that you know, so it's a whole cycle. But if you found love in Pietermaritzburg, you are one of the lucky ones, and I'm so happy for you. And I hope the story time is not too long. Hopefully next time I'll have like juicier indabas. This is like mild, like I'm testing the waters because my indabas are way too much. They are like, and my parents will see this, so I don't want to talk too much about it, but like we'll see. Like if you motivate me enough, we'll see about what we talk about, because girl, I've lived. But anyway, please comment, like, and subscribe. Share with your friends. If you found love in Pietermaritzburg, please comment down below and let me know how that was, or if you had your first heartbreak or whatever in Pietermaritzburg. Just share experiences in the comments down below. And don't worry, your Prince Charming or your Queen Charming is coming to get you. But it's fine. I guess it's fine. I'm joking. And I wish you nothing but the best. Sending love and light. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Says she wanna dance, but she don't know how to excel. She don't know how to whoa. Bye, guys. Mwah.